I've made a new decision about myself today. And it was a perfect day to do that. Now, whether or not you believe in astrology or any of that, you might want to take advantage of this. It's a new moon today, and the new moon is that time of the month where it's a great time to implant what we want to create because we have available energy today. I did a channeling session with my Wilhelm just a little while ago, and that's why I'm doing this video, because I didn't want it to leave me. I haven't heard the recording, but I'm going to give it to you because I know it was really powerful and a lot more made sense to me that I, again, still haven't heard, but I just knew that I had to make this choice. I understand what's going on in the world. I've seen it and I've known it for a while, but I couldn't trust that. And I couldn't give it to others as well as I might have because I didn't believe it. Because it came to me in a different way. It came to me intuitively. We all have intuitive abilities, but we don't always trust that. And I'm going to leave the recording because I would love for all of you to listen to it, and you'll hear some of that come through, and even with some of the guests who were attending. But I would like for more of you to hear this, because this is how we change the world. The war in Ukraine is not accidental. It's been coming for a while, and it has happened because more of us, too many of us, have not been willing to own who we are, have not been willing to become ourselves, because we fear judgment, we fear what other people might think, we're afraid to break out of what was this norm that we've lived in, we're afraid to break away from our families or traditions or all of that. And we can't do that anymore because the world is different. I've been talking about this for so long, and I know people thought, wow, this guy's really crazy. What is he saying? Except now you're seeing it all happening in the world. And that's the part that I couldn't trust. I talked about things that I'm discovering now that I wrote so long ago that I didn't know what they meant then, but I can see that now. And because of that, I know it's the same for every single person. When I work with you, it's much easier for me to see what's going on with my clients than it is with me. It's the same for you. This is why you go to a counselor or a mentor or a therapist or whatever it is, because others can see outside of your existence much better than you because you're living in a bubble. We all are. And so, but once we decide to come out of that and look at who we are, discover what we have within us, and decide that we're going to utilize that, then the world changes and we don't have wars. And I know that sounds nuts to everyone, except science is proving that right now. And that's what happened last night when I watched this other recording, this was a presentation by these scientists and philosophers and all of those who understand this on that level. We've been developing this forever, if you don't know. Einstein knew all of this, and it kept coming through. I was watching a documentary on Newton a while back, and he came to some awareness that it took years for everyone else to understand. You may be that person here now developing something that is going to change the trajectory of the world, but you're holding back because you might be doubting yourself. See, I did that. I'm not going to do that anymore. So this is the thing I decided to do. I told you that my program, I was changing it all, which we're still doing. However, this weekend I'm leaving it. We're going to give you the opportunity to still get it at the original price, which was much less than what anybody should ever pay. But I'm going to do that until Monday. I'm sorry, through Sunday, because on Monday we're beginning to put this into a new place, which everyone will have access to. But we're going to be busy doing that. So I would rather have those who want to come in now at this rate to really take advantage of that. Just this weekend. It's from now until Sunday evening. That's it. And I'll leave one other. Others asked about private sessions, so I'll leave that as well. Just a few private sessions that I'm still doing. But what I'm doing now is that I want to work with those people very closely who want to really actualize all of their lives, who want to become their full self, their potential. Because I can always see it, and many of you know that. But what happens is you give up. You stop, you just get off track and all of that. But I know how to keep you on track because I've had to do that. And so I'm going to work with those people who are really wanting to finally live the life that they always dreamed of. Finally get out of their way and understand why they are on the planet, on the earth. Every single person is born to offer something that could help the world. There's no exceptions, and you'll hear that in the recording. I thoroughly know that. Doesn't matter what position, what you're doing, it is your essence. You don't get that. It's your essence that's important. It's energy. That's the only thing that creates the world. And you'll hear in the recording as well when I know it came back about Tesla. You know, if you want to know about creation, think in terms of frequency, energy, and vibration. That's all. It's not about what you're doing. It's about how you're vibrating. And that is what will shift what's happening in our world. And you'll understand that really soon. Right. So take advantage of these offers. If you do want the program, again, that's guaranteed. I will make sure that it's available at the rate that I'm saying, because I'm just doing this right away because I was so moved by that session today that I had to speak to more of you as soon as I could. All right. Have a great one. And again, remember, if you listen to the recording, I'm telling you, things are going, it looks crazy right now. But if you get out of your way, do something, things are going in the right direction. Okay, see you soon.